the weird news of the day, kind of surrounding Baylor, was Caleb Lohner Monday, former Bears basketball forward, announcing that he is going to Utah to play football primarily. And he's thought this out, man. He had the announcement with the uniform on and everything. So this is all kinds of Big 12 layers to it because, of course, Caleb Lohner comes from BYU, plays a couple years of basketball at Baylor, and now is jumping to BYU's biggest rivals. And from what we can hear, could also be playing basketball. I know there's some moving parts to this, and from what I've heard, he's still got to figure that out, whether he's going to be a part of the basketball team. Because, Utah, they're playing until the end of December. They're going to be in a bowl game. And we're well into the basketball season at that point, like well into the game season at that point. Can he just step in and start playing basketball? This is intriguing, man. This is really intriguing. I can't say he doesn't look like a football player out there on the court, whatever, 6'7", 6'8", and broad, like a big kid, probably the biggest and broadest kid on the team last year, him and Josh O, I suppose. In fact, we had on the Matt Mosley show, we had a Baylor basketball player, current, or at this point current, I think it was Ray J. Dennis, but I couldn't remember if it was Dennis or none. He did say if anyone on the team was going to play football, it was Caleb Lohner. So here we go. Tight end Caleb Lohner. And get ready for it, Baylor fans. September 7th, yours, mine, our Baylor Bears head out to Salt Lake City to face the Utah Utes. And look, all I'm saying, man, if Caleb Lohner catches a touchdown in that game against the Baylor Bears, oh, come on. Like that would not be fun, man. That would be a gut punch of what would feel like epic proportions. Just because, no hard feelings or anything. You had him on the basketball team. He wasn't a star, but was a good role player for you. If he switches to football and scores a touchdown against the Baylor Bears, man, that's gonna be not a good tone setter in week 2 of the season. It will feel like a long season. But this is just nuts to me. I mean, imagine, I don't know. Imagine someone transferring in from, UT to play basketball at Baylor, and then bang, he's off to A&M or Oklahoma to play football right after that. That's just a real bizarre to me. Imagine if Jalen Bridges did not go into the NBA draft this year and instead goes, nope, I'm going to play football at Pitt. That's what it would be like. That's what it would be like. I can't imagine the BYU people right now thinking about this. This is kind of funny for us as Baylor fans, but now you've got the BYU people who saw him transfer basically in conference because you knew they were going to be a conference opponent in Baylor, and now to your biggest rival to play football against you. Boy, that is wild. I know he does have some Salt Lake ties. I think if I'm not mistaken, he did play some high school there. He's originally from Flower Mound, outside of Dallas, but this is wild, man. I wish him the best. I really do, except against Baylor, of course. I hope he does well out there, but that'll be an interesting rematch because now you've got, on top of that, if he does play basketball, again, basically the second intra-conference transfer of basketball. So you might be able to see him on the football field against Baylor, and certainly potentially seeing him on the basketball court at Foster Pavilion this year, which would be very, very interesting. But I guess, all the best to Caleb. I did know that this was coming for a couple of days, but it was a wild one when I first heard it of, wow, he's going to try this out. He's got the body for it. We'll see what the hands are like. He could rebound, but can he catch the touchdowns? We'll just have to see. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. We really appreciate that. And if you want to keep up to date on all the Baylor sports news, be sure to give us a like and ring the notification bell because we are your first listen today and every day. We are your exclusive home for nothing but Baylor sports content 5 days a week that's not coming straight from the university. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube and also wherever you get your podcasts and on Twitter as well at Locked On Baylor. Thanks so much again. Have a good one and sick 'em.